Hello guys, today I'm showing you 21 population man-at-arms into Archer's build order. This is one of the best build orders if you want to be aggressive on Arabia, and also one of the best strategies against scouts, because the 3 man-at-arms have each man-at-arm has 6 attack and scout only has 5 when you are reaching feudal age. So those units are really good against scouts, not the main counter, but it will start the aggression. And of course, if your opponent starts walling, you can see here on the tech tree, the man-at-arms have 2 plus attack against buildings, so it's 8 attack against palisades, houses, or anything that's been walling. So as you see, the militia only has 4 attack, man-at-arms has 6 base attack, plus 2 bonus, so they are insanely good against buildings. So that's why man-at-arms is one of the best build orders and one of the best openings in Arabia, so you can be aggressive. So as usual, the build order is 6 on the ship and 4 on wood. So don't forget, it's really important to scouts, and once again, I advise you to push 1 or 2 deers, but if you are not, if you don't have the EPM or you are not comfortable of pushing deers, don't worry, I'm showing you this build order especially for you to don't push deers, okay? As you can see, I always advise you 1, 2 build orders, so you have food for everything early on. And also, if you want to do fast fletching, please push 1 deer. Of course, we are doing this as well with Saracens, so I'm also going to give 1 or 2 tips that you're probably going to be able to manage with a civilization that has a specific economic bonus. Okay, so after having 6 on food, 4 on wood, you are going to push your first bar. Okay, so as you can see, 12 population, you are pushing the bar. Don't forget, if you can do the TC trick, it will have a bit of advantage economic wise, okay? And of course, you are to population to be house, please build 2 houses, and of course you can see I'm already doing 2 palisades here because I think it's a really good map to wall up, for example here or even there, and wall to town center. Or you can be really, this is a really good map actually to have. So after building the 2 houses, you start going to the mill, so you have 7 villagers and a town center, so the first 6 that were on ship and 1 that pushed the bar, and you are right away starting to build your mill, okay? It's really important because a mill is a low income resource, so as soon as you can to start going to your berries without utilizing that, go for it. So usually after having 3 on berries, that's the correct time to push your bar, okay? The second, in this case it's a rhino, but don't worry. Also you can try to check if your bar is around 150 food. It's always the correct time to push the second bar, okay? Don't forget, always try to finish the last bar, okay, before going to the next one. It's efficient, you know that those corpses have a small decay. So after having 4 on ship, 9 on food, at 19 pop, this villager builds the barracks. Okay, this is really important. And now keep in mind, after starting building barracks, 1 extra to wood and the last one to gold. Okay, don't forget that. Oh, that villager was kinda walking around. Yeah, you know the things, but don't worry. Okay, I also queued up already loam, just not to have to go back to town center and everything. So you probably need to drop the food. As you can see, as soon as I add the food, I'm still finishing my last bar. I needed to drop all the food, okay? And now, once you are clicking up, you send the second villager to gold, and when you finish the bar, you're going to have a total of 8 villagers on wood, okay? 8 villagers on wood. This is the correct amount for everything that you are going to need to do in as soon as reach feudal age, because we are doing a man at arms into archers, okay? So as you can see, I'm building the 3 militias on the way up. This is the most important thing, to start building man at arms as soon as possible. So you can see I'm still at 60%, I'm already sending the militias forward. That's why it's really important to scout your opponent, okay? And send all the militias into your opponent's base. So as soon as you click man at arms, you have the militias right here to attack your opponent. As you can see, it's around the 10-minute mark, okay, 9:40, that's the perfect time, with 21 population, and now you can see that I'm right instantly clicking. I have a villager queued up, I have the man at arms, and as soon as you can, do the wood upgrade. Okay? Now I'm building the archery range. So this is all the things that you need to do as soon as you click to feudal age. Build the archery, a villager, man at arms, wood upgrade, and archery range. The archery is most important thing on the wood spending, okay? Really, don't forget, this is the main building that you need to have, okay? Because you need a follow-up to your man at arms. Because if your opponent is walled and you have one archer behind, he's not going to be able to wall that well. And you can see even the AI is already building a tower, because how efficient is that? Okay, and really important thing, I always want to have 8 villagers on food. So I am delaying a little bit the blacksmith, and I have 4 on berries and I have 4 farms. If you want to have fletching a little bit sooner, you can have 6 on berries and only 2 farms, okay? But this is the optimal idea, okay? Is to have 4 farms, 4 on berries, and I'm even going for the second lumber camp. This is really important. You always want to have 2 lumber camps, and if you have a civilization with a economic bonus, you can already on the way up, you can build the second lumber camp. But of course, I am playing with Saracens, I don't have that, that's why I sent the 8 to the same mood line, and only afterwards I'm building the second lumber camp. And now, just try to not lose your man at arms, keep the aggression. As soon as you have some archers, send them forward. Of course, I already have the blacksmith, I have fletching. Don't forget to always build the archers here. You can start walling your map and try to have 18 farms. Please skip our scholar, okay? And as you can see, these villagers after the berries got idle, but just farm around, okay? And this is the main thing about the build order, the man at arms aggression. It really does a lot of damage, because you can see it, of course this is an extreme AI, but he struggles a lot, and as your opponents, because that aggression, it's really hard to stop. And as you can see, on your way up, don't forget to the last villagers, as you have 18 farms, and that's the number that I like. Don't forget to start sending to gold villagers, build the second archery. That's my castle age transition in this build order. And I do the horse collar, I do the mining camp upgrade, and soon as you reach castle age, don't forget crossbow, bodkin, bow saw, wood upgrade, and I prioritize ballistics here. Of course you can add some economy, a town center, everything, surround your opponents and just win that game. Okay, adaptations. Of course you can try to... I already talked about the lumber camp, about other things, how you can do with civilization that has an economic bonus you can add the second lumber camp on way up instead of having this rather inefficient lumber camp, right guys? That's a small adaptation. Of course, the fletching, how soon you can build those farms. Don't forget, if you want to get an insane castle each time, those 4 farms are really important before the blacksmith. And also to keep your town center running. That's the most important thing. I had my castle time here, it was 21 minutes, I clicked at 18 minutes, I think. So, as you can see, this is doable. Enjoy your ranked games, go play 1v1, go practice this build order because it will for sure crush your enemies. Even on more closed maps, for example Black Forest, I doubt Minotaur's build order with the Archer follow-up is really insane because we talked about the bonus damage that Minotaurs have against buildings. Have a nice one, see you guys on next build order, bye bye!